All right, in this video I'm revealing 7 winning products that you should jump on right now, but I'm also revealing 2 trending niches for Shopify dropshipping that have a ton of potential. What's going on? Braden here. So in just a second, we're gonna jump in the computer. I'm gonna reveal 7 winning products that have a ton of potential right now for you to start selling with Shopify dropshipping. But the reason I'm super excited for this video is I actually have 2 trending niches I'm gonna be revealing to you that for those of you that actually tackle these 2 niches right, these niches have a ton of opportunity for you. So in just a second, we're gonna jump in the computer. I'm gonna explain and reveal all of this to you. But before we jump into it, if you guys could please help the engagement on this video by smashing that like button down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here to help you guys create your own successful online business. That way you have the freedom that you desire. And definitely leave a comment down below. I answer all comments and questions within the first hour after the video is uploaded. So definitely turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload right when it drops. All right, let's jump in the computer and get into it. All right, so before we jump into it and I start revealing these products and niches to you, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I like to go ahead and give you some product research tips before I do any of these product reveals. That way you can go ahead and start finding these winning products and winning niches for yourself, and you don't have to rely just on these reveal videos. You can go ahead and find those golden winners for yourself. So the product research aspect that we're gonna talk about today is actually talking about trending products and trending niches. And this is a very, very big one that I see a lot of people, if not the majority of people that are getting into dropshipping, overlooking now. I've got many friends in the space that their whole essential attack plan with dropshipping or with Amazon FBA or e-commerce as a whole is that they're capitalizing on trends. So this is where you need to be essentially ever thinking of events coming out. So I know someone that's really capitalized on football season. They essentially have whole products and everything around football season, especially around the Super Bowl. Essentially, they make bukus of money just around football season, and this is where you can get creative with this. So that's where you need to go ahead, always be thinking of what events are coming out, seasonal type products. So this could be based around a holiday or things that come along with seasonal. And I've got a trending niche that has to do with this. But then this is where you just need to be ever present, ever aware of new trends coming out. You gotta think the people that a few years ago capitalized on the fidget spinner trend or those solar the solar eclipse glasses, when those came out, these people made a ton of money because they caught these trends early. And with you being in e-commerce, if you're constantly aware of these trends, you're gonna be able to capitalize on this. With AliExpress, if you're doing AliExpress dropshipping, like what I talk about a lot on this channel, AliExpress has pretty much everything you could sell. And when new trends are coming out, those products that are related to that trend, you're already gonna have products in place that you can sell around it. But on the flip side, you've got these suppliers that know of these as well. And you're gonna be able to find the products that relate to the trends. So that's big tip for today is always be aware of trends and get ready to capitalize on that. That might be me making a one product store. You know, when the solar eclipse trend came about, you know, that's where you could capitalize on creating a one product store with the solar eclipse glasses. Or you could create a general store, which is not my favorite plan, but you could create a general store, create a mid-level or specific niche around the certain seasonal event or holiday. So the research criteria that I want to talk about today is you hear all the time about how the product has to be a need product. You don't necessarily need a need product. This is something I talk about all the time is yes, it definitely helps if the product meets a certain need, but there's several products that have that meet unique wants that these customers, because it is such a unique product, it might not meet a certain need, but it is going to be kind of a mass want product. And those products, you need to be on the lookout for yourself. It could be a product that just meets a solution. It's not necessarily something that really meets a need, but it does solve a solution for the customer. And then the last point I have for you is to keep in mind that buying is predominantly an emotional decision. Yes, most of the time you'd really focus on how to capitalize on this aspect that buying is an emotional decision with your actual sales tactics. So with the ad copy, with how you're actually using a video or image, your product descriptions, all of that. But you actually need to be thinking about this as you're going through and doing product research and looking for new products. Be essentially in the back of your mind knowing that since this is an emotional decision, does this product is this going to be a product that I can easily tap into the emotional fear or want or desire of the customer. All right, so with all that said and that out of the way, let's go ahead and start revealing and talking about these products and niches. So the first one I have for you actually has to do with one of the niches we're gonna talk about, and that's this Camo Trail Cam. So this Camo Trail Cam is actually somewhat more of a higher ticket item, but these trail cams go for a lot of money. So the reason I've got this is this directly applies to the hunting niche. And the hunting niche is a very, very, very passionate niche. As you guys know, I'm down in South Texas, in Austin, Texas right now. Just moved from Georgia this last year. Got a ton of buddies that have grown up and lived in the South, and hunting is essentially what they look forward to all year long. And they spend an enormous amount of money on hunting gear, tags, everything like that. And so that's where this trail cam, this is a product that you should absolutely take advantage of. Now, the reason I'm very, very excited about this product, but especially this niche, is this is something that literally every year comes about. If you go ahead and you look on Google Trends, every year, right about August, it starts upticking all the way through till pretty much the end of the year. But every year, on point, hunting comes about and it really, really starts trending up. And this is a niche that I've been in the dropshipping space for years now, coaching people, literally doing store evaluations almost on a daily basis. And hunting is one of the few niches that I don't see many people tackling at all. And it's something that has a ton of opportunity. So definitely keep that in mind. Hunting is definitely coming about. I've got another one for you, and that's actually having to do with Treestands. So it's another hunting type product. Now this is one that has the potential to be a huge winner, but this one could also essentially just be a good cross sell for any other hunt or upsell for any other hunting items you have. So if you've got a specific niche based around hunting, this is one that you could definitely tackle, but this is a very, very unique product that I could see having the potential of turning into one of those golden winners. Now you're gonna have to be careful with your advertising with this. This is where I said this might be more apt to be a good cross-sell, upsell. Because of the spikes, you're gonna have to be careful with your Facebook advertising if you are using Facebook and Instagram. But this is a product that is going to be a unique product for hunters out there. And so this is something that, essentially you could have a mid-level niche around just outdoors and have a very, very good hunting specific niche section on there. So you could have a store that's, set up very much like REI or Patagonia. And then you have, hunting as a specific collection, or you can go hard with this and build a whole specific niche store around hunting itself. And this could just be one of the products you have on there, and it'd be an easy testing product for you. All right, so the third product I have for you, I actually found when I was going through doing product research. I found this one by accident, and this is another higher ticket item. This is one that absolutely will not work on every store. This is not most likely going to work on a general store. This is going to work if you are in the baby and toddler niche. The reason I say that is, one, this is a higher ticket item, but these monitors go for a lot more money in retail stores, so that's where it can help you out. This is a higher ticket item, but like I've said many, many times before, I've seen this for years. The baby and toddler niche is tricky because even though it's a very, very passionate niche and there's a ton of money in the niche itself, parents and relatives spend a ton of money around newborns and everything like that. The reason this is a tricky one is you've got to have the branding on point. The thing with the baby and toddler niche is people aren't going to be just going and buying from any generic store out there. They're wanting to buy from a brand they trust, since this has to do with babies. This is what, the 3 events in a person's lifetime where money's kind of not even a question is weddings, births, and deaths. So around those 3 events, people spend enormous amounts of money. But since they are such passionate niches, you've got to have that brand trust. So if you've got a very well set up baby store, this is definitely a product for you to test. This is one that could easily be one of those golden winners, or it could be one of those evergreen type products that just sell for a long time and give you that kind of steady income. All right, so the fourth product I have for you could actually go along with the hunting niche, and this is an inflatable sleeping mat. So when I was going ahead and I was doing research, the thing about camping and hiking and all of that, those trends actually typically go down as the summer passes along, but as hunting goes up, this is a type of product that if you have that right outdoor store, right, or you've got the right hunting offers, this is one that you could easily cross-sell with, and this is one I do see being a golden winner. This is one that, by my research, this one's upticking right now. This is not just upticking in the big five either. This one's starting to spread throughout the world. And as you guys know, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting out of just targeting in the big five. That's where you can really, have huge success with e-commerce and dropshipping, is tapping into almost 8 billion people we have worldwide. And this one is starting to uptick all throughout the world. The cool thing about this inflatable pad, essentially, for you to sleep on, is this is easily storable and compressible into a rucksack or whatever you're using when you're going hiking, camping, or hunting, whatever it is. So this is a very, very cool product for you to go ahead and look into and test. Going along with that product, and it's a great, great, great cross-sell item, is the survival blanket. So this is one that, on many, many outdoor stores, I see people have first aid kits. This is a product that I don't see very often, and this is one that's just a very, very easy cross-sell. It's very cheap. You're gonna be able to essentially sell this as a cross-sell on your hunting store, outdoor store. If you have a general store and it's set up right with the right collections, you could possibly do that as well. But this is one that, you're gonna be able to tap into the emotional keywords, having to do with safety and people getting lost, everything like that. So this is one to definitely go ahead and test. I would start testing as a cross-sell. And then if it works out as a cross-sell, that's when you'd go ahead and you'd want to essentially go hard testing it as a main product. And I've talked about that before, about how I use cross-sells and upsells to do a lot of the product research for me. That way I don't actually spend money directly on that product with testing. I let it be tested on my store, and then I can test it with ads. That's definitely a talk for another time. If you'd like me to do a video on that, definitely drop that down in the comments down below. But this is one that I would go ahead and test using the traffic on my store, and then if it works out, I'd go ahead and test with ads itself. All right, so the sixth product I actually found when finding the next trending niche that we're gonna talk about in just a second, and that's a foldable body trimmer. So this is one where you can go ahead and essentially, shave your back hair or whatever it is. If you're doing manscaping, I guess women could use this as well, but essentially it's a body trimmer. You're gonna be able to trim the hair, and this is one that I have seen starting to uptick on Facebook. This is one that is starting to trend on Facebook, but very, very few people are selling this right now. I think this one only has 67 orders, somewhere right around there, but this is one, 67 orders. This is one that is rated very, very, very well, and it's really selling hard right now in the big five. And this is one that you could start marketing outside the big five as well and start really taking advantage of. This one leads into that trending niche we're about to talk about, that this you could easily have as an upsell or cross-sell if you decide to tackle this next specific niche very, very, very hard. All right, so this trending niche that we're about to talk about has a ton of opportunity. This one you might find amusing, but last year, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I had a pretty big beard. The thing about the beard niche is, one, it is a passionate niche. Two, people spend a lot of money on beard care. It's one of those kind of amusing things, but people do spend a lot of money on it, and it directly trends around the time period that we're talking about. So the same with hunting. If you go on Google Trends every year, right about August, right about this time, it starts upticking, because as you can imagine, as it gets colder, people are growing beards. You've got Movember, all of that. And when first time beard growers or people growing mustaches during Movember, they really, really get into it. And this is where you can capitalize on this hard. This is one of those niches, just like hunting, that I don't see many people essentially tackling. I see a lot of general stores will sell some beard products, but nobody's really trying to create a brand around this specific niche. And this is one that if you tackle, you could have, a ton of opportunity in this space. There's so many products on AliExpress that myself or people I know have bought very, very similar products to a lot of these out there. So definitely go ahead, look into this. And you guys might remember, if you've been watching these product reveal videos of mine for the last few weeks now, one of them I actually put this heated beard straightener as one of the winning products. And this is one of the winning products out of all the product reveal videos I've done. This is one of the ones I'm most excited about. But I do think you're gonna have to create a well-branded store around this niche or mid-level niche related to this to actually really capitalize on this, but I see this one right here. This one has potential, and it's already showing, it's already trending based off of ads that are already coming out. This one has a lot of potential, but you're gonna have to do this one right. But this whole niche, the beard niche as a whole, has a ton of opportunity. So I hope that a few of you take advantage of these two niches. Hunting and beard care are essentially two niches right now that have a ton of opportunity, and very few people are actually capitalizing on it. These are niches that are absolutely not saturated, and ones that, if done right, these ones could be very beneficial to you. So definitely go ahead, start doing research on these, see if you want to go ahead and try tackling one of these niches. It might work out well for you. If it does, definitely let me know, reach out to me, let me know that you've had success with one of these products or one of these niches. I'd love to go and hear back from you guys. I've got a video coming up soon where we're going to be revealing more products, but I'm actually going to be tackling the exact tools that I'm using to go ahead and start finding these products, how I use sites like Amazon and Wish and eBay, and how those have helped me find these big golden winners, undiscovered winners. So I'll be coming out with that pretty soon. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash that like button down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here to help you guys create your own successful business online. That way you can have the freedom you want. Definitely leave a comment down below. I answer all questions for you guys. Keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.